All right, we are solving famous inventions. Can opener, Father. This is the first time in world history that someone is solving the can opener for the glory of the Father, and it's glaring. We've been solving some of the most famous, simple inventions in history this morning, starting with the ballpoint pen, and then we did scissors, can opener. So this is so glaring how Father owns this one. Okay, so Father, by way of review, equals 58 in exactly 6 letters, 18 strokes, both divided by 3 to the glory of the Trinity. And then you go up and down in threes from Father, okay? When you divide 58 by 3, you get a remainder of 1. That's what we call plus 1. Can opener does that perfectly, okay? So can opener equals 91. It is exactly 33 points higher than Father. It's all offsets of 3s. From this central name above all names, God the Father, okay? And that's pretty glaring 3, isn't it? 33 equals Amen, equals name. And then this gets even cooler because can opener in 3 plus 6 letters. Amazingly, this is so cool because strokes doesn't divide by 3 there nor there, but when you put them together, glory to God, you have exactly 9 letters and 24 strokes. And is it just me, or is that flawless? Because you have everything divides by 3, just like in Father. The letter count and the stroke count. Okay, and it's 2/3. 6 is 2/3 of 9, and 18 is 2/3 of 24. Good night. Your can opener. Like, I have one right here, and I will bring it on camera for the glory of God the Father. I'm not joking. In the sovereignty of God, this can opener is KitchenAid, which is also Father. I have never seen that in my life until now. This is an awakening on how Father takes the glory for everything in world history. This has a name. It's called the can opener. You must spell it correctly for people to know what you're talking about. And in the sovereignty of God, KitchenAid is plus 1 for Father. What a miracle. Okay? And there are several million of these things, electronic, hand-operated, whatever, helping people all over the world. But I'm here to tell you who owns them all and who ordained the name can opener. It's Father, God the Father. Okay, so while the Trinity is maximally glorified, are you starting to understand how God is maximum in this story and that the Trinity is glorified while Father is pointed to in these letters? That's how it works. Okay, it's maximum efficiency, maximum. And so why don't we just throw KitchenAid and get that number on the board? KitchenAid, excuse me, divides by 3 flawlessly, but I was looking at, well, we'll have to poke around. I bet you can find Holy Ghost. It always takes more patience. There's Jehovah at the dead center of KitchenAid, and you can solve to your heart's content. Okay, well, let's solve can opener, because that's the far bigger term, and you can do all these other ones for homework. So can opener, the number of, this is how you look at it. Look at this. The plus 2 letters are all near the back of both words, just like in Father. And there's exactly 1 higher. This is so obvious. And then the plus 1s, of which there are 2 in number, okay? You've just added 1 to each category. The number of plus 1s, 2s, and 3s, you've just added 1, and then it's gorgeous because all the letters that divide by 3 end up being the bookends in fuchsia. And amazingly, the 2 plus 1s exist in the front of both words, and then it's just glaring. And then the strings of plus 2s are in order in can opener. So Father owns every can opener. And you can dig into KitchenAid, you can solve that brand, but I would like to just focus on this glory here because this is the title that there's many brands of can opener, but it's called a can opener. No one can patent this. This is what it is. It's a can opener. But the name Father is just screaming it out. So what other simple inventions around the house? I have a notebook. You're just like, what else on my desk can we solve that has never been solved in world history? Microwave, what haven't I not done? You can analyze all these things, dig stuff out of that, find love in it, okay. Find Holy Ghost in it, okay. Not everything is Father, okay. Many words declare Jesus. Many words declare Christ. Many words declare love. You have to take time to study all these things and you squeeze more out of everything. But I'm on the hunt right now for Father gems, +1s. And so that's what I'm looking for. So can opener was a big one. Like, it's like solve everything on your desk. I don't know. Like, once you've seen that much, you're like, okay, this is awesome. What else is there? Oh, a pencil sharpener is a nice +1. And folks, this is crazy. Like, you know, everyone talks about how important the pencil is. Well, how about the pencil sharpener? Like, that pencil ain't gonna... Okay, so pencil sharpener. Amazing for Father. Again, the offset from Father is 63 plus, is a multiple of 3. It's, I believe, 105. But then what's really amazing to me is the fact that the letters and strokes in this set of letters divides by 3 again. Just like in Father, just like in can opener. You have a pencil sharpener. You have a can opener. Father, Father. Okay. It's like, what else is there around the house? Oh, well, the word opener. Oh, the word opener. Yeah, that's huge. The word opener equals number. Just take the word opener. There it is. That's actually the word we should have focused on. Because then you have a wine, a wine bottle opener, whatever, a bottle opener, whatever you want to. But it's all about the opener, which itself is flawless for Father. Okay, so that's, and then can divides by 3. That was obvious. So you have a can opener, whatever kind of opener you want. It's pretty awesome. You're like, all right, kids, solve everything in your bedroom. Go. Solve everything in your classroom. And kids will do this. They'll be running around. They'll be like, what does this add to? They'll be like, oh my goodness, did I find something? I'm like, yes, you did. You start in your room, and then you go to the class, and then you travel the universe. And God has given us the internet to do that. I don't know. It's like, I'm just exploring here like any scientist. Oh, look, I just solved a tape dispenser. This is tape dispenser parallels can opener, where the word dispenser provides the offset of Father, and then tape divides by 3. I've known that for a long time. In fact, it divides by 6, which is very famous offset from Father. Very obvious. I've seen so much of this, it's just glaring. And it's 21 plus 21, the word tape. So now you have a tape dispenser. Of course you do. Of course you do, for the glory of the Father. And then you have a stapler. Father. The great stapler. In fact, stapler equals can opener. Like, this is fun, folks. Like, once you get in this, you'll be like, oh my, what's the number of this? What's the number of that? And you'll just be like, solving it all. A stapler. It's your phone. Father. Father owns the phone. Phone equals Father. Like, oh, I just want to talk on the phone with my friends. Well, did you thank Father for your phone? Phone equals Father. Oh, I just want to talk on the phone with my friends. I don't want to learn anything about God. You're going to have a very poor life. Okay. Let's see. Phone, and then, Alexander Graham Bell, his last name, +1 all over the universe. Father. And what's obvious about that is Graham divides by 3. In fact, it divides by 6. Speaking of famous last words for Father, can opener, tape dispenser. Stapler is just hilarious. If you could pop off 33, you'd get Father verbatim. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, there's the word star. Well, in case there's any question on whether or not the Father owns the stapler, just find the word star equals Father. Like, you know that God owns the stars, and that Father is the name above all names. Well, if Father equals star, and that's the starting letters of the word start, as in the starting line, and Father owns every star, including the sun, do you think maybe he has the market cornered on the word stapler? I think so. I think God likes the stapler. I think he's got the market cornered, and then the PLE divides by 3, of course, equaling 33. It adds 1, a 2, and a 3, just like I've been preaching on all this, okay? So, star stapler. Okay, so we're solving, and then Alexander Graham Bell. This is going to blow your mind how we're solving the inventor of the phone. Okay, yeah, and then you can call it the telephone, which pushes it even higher for threes, for father. Phone, telephone, and then micro equals phone, so then we get a microphone. It's a micro father, phone father. But his first name divides by 6, it's 84. His second name, both, this is mind-blowing, both divide by 12, so that the offset from father is grand. When you get the final word, father always gets the last word, bell, as in every church bell, like, which is typically the center. You can do a lot of, and then when the phone rang back in the day, they used a chime, which is like bell. Okay, but Alexander Graham Bell, an obvious gem for father. The inventor of the telephone, father. What other simple inventions? What other simple inventions will we solve for father? I have a fishbowl, father. Pencil sharpener, that was awesome. Tape dispenser. Wallet is glaring for father, just like purse, just like money bag. Solve the phone. I'm looking around my desk. A marker is easy. It's based on the word mark. Okay. Always check the plural. You know, you buy a pack of markers and all that stuff. Simple utensils, like that everyone has in their house. Scissors. How about a screwdriver? You can solve some basic tools. And oh man, a clip. I love like paper clip. It's so, once you know how God works. Okay, we're going to solve one of the simplest inventions in the history of the universe, the paper clip. Watch this. Father gets the last word. What's the last word? Well, clip. Clip plus 1 for father. Okay. Paper, flawlessly in its design, is letter for letter Jesus. Put Jesus plus father together. You get heaven on earth, lots of gorgeous threes interleaving them, and it's just obvious. But father gets the last word. In fact, the last letter is the plus 1, and all these 3 divide by 3. So father, paperclip. And then you have a hair clip and all sorts of clips and yada 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 yada. Okay. That's amazing to me, because the letters that divide by 3 in both words equal the same thing, 24. Just glaring. 12 plus 12. Good night. And then this, of course, this P, and then an A, this is so cool, and then the A and E add 6. This P can be compared to the TH at the center, differing by 12. So it's just pure 12s and 6s between father and clip. So father owns, like if there's any clip in your life, of any size, a hair clip, a nail clipper, a paper clip, clippings, clip, 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 father, father, father. Okay. And then it's fun solving some of the old suckers, like a cassette tape. I have no idea. You can go on a magic carpet ride and just like, anyways, let's do something simple. Everyone knows that fathers like screwdrivers. Driver is the last word, father. Father also likes to be the driver when they get in the car with the family. Father likes to be the driver. That's just the way it is. Driver is glaring for father. And then there it is again, just like paper clip. So you have a screwdriver and you have a paper clip. Okay? Jesus, Christ most accurately parallels the word screw, but you can, Jesus works as well. In fact, both of these are glaring for Jesus, and then they get married, they are in perfect intimacy with father. Father gets the last word, clip and driver. Okay? This is really crazy actually, because clip is minus 18 from father, and driver is plus 18 from father. Pretty awesome. And then, speaking of Jesus, this is 12 points, this is 18 points less than Jesus, and this is 6 points less than Jesus. It's all in 6s. So paper clip, Jesus father. Screwdriver, Jesus father. Father gets the last word, okay? And then you get a gorgeous knitting of 3s, 12 times 12 in that case. This divides by 12 as well. Paper clip, done. Your screwdriver, okay? You can even just call it a driver. You certainly can't call it a screw. You have to call it a driver, okay? Oh, now I get to solve the hammer. because I didn't know how this worked. But hammer is, oh man. If you waited this long, you got a real gem. It's over. If there is any man on earth listening to me and is now not completely sold and taken by this revelation, I don't know what else to say. The hammer, the classic tool of man, the classic tool of the Father. Like, this was man's right hand tool for centuries. Hammer and stone, blacksmiths, laborers, construction workers, framers, carpenters. Jesus was a carpenter, which is +1, Father. It's 100 perfectly. Note, the number of letters divides by 3, just like in Father in most words. They both end in ER for Father. This is my... Good night. I was waiting for years to solve the word hammer. I had no idea what God was up to. And now he has told me what it is. Hammer is Father. Oh boy. If this does not give you goosebumps, and this does not make you excited, and this does not make you tell someone about this, I don't know what else to say. Hammer equals Father. Like hammer the tool. We're not talking MC hammer per se, although the word MC is also parallels Father, but hammer. Father, hammer. Oh man. And now you're solving all those brands. Arm and Hammer. Like, oh my goodness. And everyone wants, and now you can, like, it's out of my own mouth. Arm and Hammer. This is going to blow your mind. Arm and, in 6 letters, divides by 3. So it maintains offset from Father when you add hammer on the end. This gets more disturbing because arm and is 6 letters, 18 strokes, both divide by 3, just like in Father. In fact, that is identical what happens in Father. Like this is, and then hammer, of course, equals Father. So arm and hammer, the company, flawlessly in 3 words, 12 letters, 39 strokes, just like Father, Trinity glorifying, flawless. But hammer. Oh boy, we just solved the tool above all tools for Father. Like, hammer. When you get a hammer, that's when you know you're a father. Like, the drill comes to mind. Oh man, drill is +1 for Father. Just like the word grill, okay? Father gets a drill for Father's Day or a grill. Grill equals Father. Drill is 3 points less. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's over now. It's over now. Father came home and everyone's waking up. Okay, grill equals 58. Drill, oh man. And the +1 at the front and all this divides by 3. The drill and the grill. Oh boy. So, oh man, other famous tools for Father. Well, we solve shears and, oh man, go to your hardware store and just start scooping it up. The hammer. Man, you can go through every chainsaw's plural. Always check the plural, but hammer is so famous. Carpentry tools would be amazing. Oh man, that's huge. Hammer. Father. Okay, so let's point out the obvious here. They share 4 of the same letters. And then the FT equals the MM. It's so easy. It's so easy and obvious. It's gorgeous. Father equals hammer. You heard it here first, folks. Here's the current date and time that this was revealed. Oh my gosh. Discovered, whatever you want to call it. And that is amazing. Father equals hammer. Oh boy. And then the word nails. What is hammer without nails? It's like one hammer, many nails. Okay, so always check the plural of things. In fact, nails equals 55. 3 points less than Father. So you have the hammer, and then you have nails. And that has been a Father's work for thousands and millions of people for many years. Hammer, nails. And then the company Arm and Hammer. Drill and grill, that's a fun one. What else for Father? So you have the hammer and the nails. And then you can go higher by study a hammer. What's at the very front? Oh, the hammer head. Okay, because head divides by 6. Now you just get, in fact, it's 666, 18. Then you just get more offsets from Father. Talk about the hammer head. That's where it actually hits the nails. I am always interested in scooping up details like hammer diagram. Like, there are people out there, like this prefer. I would hope it would be labeled. And then this is great. See, so what else? What other words can we take a look at here? Oh, the hammer face. Okay, that was one I should have mentioned. The hammer face is, and so then the word face keeps the offset going from Father. In fact, yeah, face is 15. Okay, hammer face number, very obvious, Father. Well, that's cool. The word bell and the word pole are both Father. So you get a Father, Father double, neck divides by 3, so hammer neck would work. Wedge. Okay. Eye. Alright, cheek. And then many of these words like parallel Jesus and Christ, and you knit together with Father. The hammer claw. That's irresistible. Irresistible. Claw divides by 3, just like the hammer face. So this is so cool, because the back is the hammer claw, the front is the hammer face, or the hammer head. Those are the most obvious ones that come to mind. They both divide by 3, so that offset of all these terms is maintained +1 for Father. Okay, so hammer, claw, Father, hammer, face, Father. And what's amazing to me now about the word, look at how the word face and claw are identical in their design. 2 letters that divide by 3, an A is an A +1, and then the E +2 on the very end. It's very obvious how it maintains a, like I said, one letter from each category to keep paralleling what God ordained in hammer. Now you know why MC Hammer was so famous. Anyways, by the way, I like, you can only share what you know. MC is Father, just MC like that, and then that stands for the MC, the Master of Ceremonies. Okay, the word Master is Father, MC is +1, and MC is also +1. So the Father is the Master of Ceremonies, and MC Hammer picked a pretty good name, and he actually was a father. He was a pioneer in rap music, and there were some good songs. You know, some things were not good lyrics, but some things like Pray, that song, you got to pray just to make it today. He was very much a pioneer in rap music. But I'm here to preach the glory of the word MC and hammer for Father. Okay, so that's glaring. The hammer head, the hammer face, the hammer claw. And then, yeah, you get alliteration like this. So the word handle, which equals like Handel's Messiah, the word handle most accurately parallels Christ with majority of +2s over the majority of +1s. Okay, so it's offsets from Christ. And so when you have Father plus Christ together, and handle is exactly 33 points less than Christ. Gorgeous triple. 6 letters for handle, 6 letters for Christ, 6 letters for hammer, 6 letters for Father. Hammer plus handle is Father plus Christ. They're standing together in the heavens, like they also live inside every believer. It's amazing, the Trinity inside you. God is Spirit. So hammer plus handle is Father plus Christ, and it's gorgeous. The interleave of 3s, you get a hopscotch sewing machine effect of 3s that makes 60 and 42. Both divide by 3, it equals the first 3-digit number that divides by 3, the hammer handle. And this gets even higher, because now when you say the hammer handle, which is where the rubber meets the road, that's where the human hand holds the good, the hammer handle is love plus half a love. But who does it scream out? Oh, Father and Christ. Folks, you have to worship Father and Christ in everything, everywhere. And if everyone was fed, look at the hammer handle. And there's a lot of, now I feel led to preach on the word handles, okay? For Father, because it's irresistible, because now you get a +1 and the AE are in the same position as in Father. And then the bookends divide by 3. Handles, Father, okay? Oh no, that divides by 3. But I'm paying attention to the AE in handle. And as you study more words that involve it, you'll see Father come through in a lot of gems, but pay attention to AEs. Father is all over that, especially when they're like glaringly, you know. So the hammer handle done. Same thing with the hammer grip, okay? Grip parallels Jesus. Put Father and Jesus together, and you'll see a beautiful 3-fest. Beautiful. In fact, it's double love. Like, it's always beautiful. It's always exceptional. Like, it's not just that, oh, now it makes a multiple of 3. It's like, no, I've got a computer hooked up. It's doing analysis on, like, the interleave of these letters. The hammer handle, the hammer grip, do a sewing machine effect of 3s. It's the Father knit together with Christ. Father, Jesus. Ooh, and then you get the old school hammer. Oh, it's called the peen. That's a cool word, because peen is +1 for Father equals 40. In fact, peen, that's a new word for me. Now I know. Peen is flawless for Father, and very short, simple, because you got the 3 + 2s and 1 + 1 at the front. I love simple words like that, and I'd never seen this word in my life. I didn't know what it was, but now I know. It's part of the old school hammer. Effort, fulcrum, Father, Father. Arm and hammer. He was born, John Henry, he was born with a hammer in his hand, and Henry is Father. The hammer has been solved for the Father. Wow, now you want to go higher, don't you? How about a sledgehammer? Like, just what else do you know in Hammerland? Sledge parallels Father as well. So this is a Father-Father combo. I call it the Father-Father super, the super special. An easy way to remember this is the famous phrase, a super star, or a super galaxy. Okay, it's like everything is +1 for Father. Star, galaxy, super, super star, we say. So a sledgehammer is a double whammy for Father. Sledge, hammer. You don't want to mess with the sledge, you know. Okay, sledgehammer, which is arguably probably the biggest. Okay, what else can you think of in Hammerland? So we solved the drill, and then this is so cool. What's at the end of the line of the drill? Oh, the bit. It's called the drill bit. Well, of course it's called the bit, because bit is +1 for Father. A bit. Again, 3 letters, 6 strokes, just like Father is in 6 letters, 18 strokes. Everything divides by 3. This is so cool. And so a drill bit is a Father-Father combo, just like sledgehammer. And then when you say drill bits, now you get a Father-Father triple, because S is of course +1, so drill bits, of which there's many. Gorgeous 3 fest. But it's Father that's all over this. And now you know why fathers get these tools for Father's Day. That's give Dad a father, give Father a hammer. He'll be like, he won't even know why he's happy getting it. He might not even use it. He'll just be happy that he got a hammer. The hammer head, the hammer tail. Hammer body, easy. Hammer grip, the hammer head, the hammer face, where the metal meets the metal. And then you can say the hammer weight, because that's the whole idea. The hammer metal, the hammer wood, those all divided by 3. The hammer head, I think, is so huge. And then axes, hammer, claw. There it is, folks. Arm and hammer. Jesus, the carpenter. A hammer he used to the glory of his Father. And then you can even get verbs come to mind. You strike with the hammer. Strike, Father. You hit with the hammer. Hit, Father. Isn't this amazing? Strike, hit, hit with the hammer, strike with the hammer, pound with the hammer. These are all +1s for Father. Pound, hit, strike. This the word ballast, you know, is also +1 for Father. Hit, strike, pound. The hammer. John Henry was born with a hammer in his hand. Oh man. The handle of the hammer. That's called a peen. Well, there you go. There you go. I know a new word. Now that's what you call a hammer face. Let's keep it academic here. Hammer. It's like, oh, this is a big one. Hammer equals father. Oh, baby. Hammer and then sledgehammer. Let's do a couple just to get some help here. Types of hammer. Do we have a good list somewhere? I like imagery because then you can see it. Here we go. There we go. Okay, what else are we going to find? So tack parallels Christ. So that would be a Christ Father combo tack. Framing parallels Jesus. So a framing hammer. Same thing. Sledge is the father-father combo. The sledgehammer. Ball peen. That was cool. I didn't even know the word peen. So that's, peen is a gorgeous, I love that. Peen is flawless for father. 3 plus 2, single plus 1, irresistible. In fact, I should mention just, you know, at the very front of father is peen. Like, it's glaring. Here's your 3 plus 2s. Here's your single plus 1 in order. Add the F, which is 6, and there's your peen at the front of father. Like, no one can even say the word father without saying peen at the very front mathematically, and then R gives you your bonus 666 for the Trinity on the end. Okay? So, father, peen. That's like the classic old school hammer. I don't even, okay. And then claw hammer, okay. And then a red hammer. And then of course you have MC hammer. All right. Man, this goes back to every civilization known to man. So yeah, the ball peen hammer we solved. A masonry hammer. Well, masonry divides by 3, so that'll maintain offset for father. I'm just curious if it, just take a quick peek. Okay, yeah, easy. So it'll maintain offset from father. A mallet. Oh my gosh, we got to solve the mallet. Well, look at the mallet. Okay, a lot of things to see here. A, E in the same position as father. This is so cool. And then these two letters divide by 3, divide by 6, and equal the bookends of father. Okay, so I already see a ton of glaringness pointing to father in the mallet. Very obvious. And then the T equals the T. Okay, this M equals the HE. And so now you can knit together the word mallet with all sorts of different things, but you're seeing the obvious. Okay, you're seeing the beginning of the puzzle. Mallet is also gorgeous in 3s from the inside out, parallels Jehovah. But it's screaming out father as well. The simplest thing to do is add your S, and now you have mallets plus 1 for father. But you've seen the obvious correlation here. And so if you call it a mallet hammer, like it is a type of hammer, so just call it a mallet hammer, and then you have your hammer, father, offset, framing hammer, sledgehammer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, now I can solve the saw. Well, the saw is father. Good night, folks. It's over. It's over. We've just hit all the biggest tools for father. Hammer is father and saw. I was waiting for this revelation. I didn't know how to solve the saw, but it's plus 1 for father. Father owns the saw. And now you can go on a big ride. There are many types of saw. Oh boy, the skill saw, the coping saw, the hack saw, the keyhole saw, the back saw, like it just, oh yeah, okay, a slight flood here. So you can see a lot of things, 24 in the bookends, an S equals an AR. Oh, there's a knock at the door, just wait a second.